Latest AMD Ryzen i9 HX370 Strix APU leak shows incredible single-core performance. AMD's Ryzen i9 HX370 Strix APU has appeared in a new benchmark leak with a mighty strong single-core performance. The AMD Ryzen i9 HX370 APU is part of the Ryzen i300 Strix Point family and features a 12-core and 24-thread chip that features a 4 Zen 5 and 8 Zen 5C configuration. This chip runs at up to 5.1 GHz boost clocks, offers 36 MB of cache, 24 MB L3 plus 12 MB L2, and the Radeon 890 APU with 16 compute units or 1024 cores. So versus the previous flagship, the Ryzen 9 8945HS, you are getting 50% more cores, threads, 33.3% more compute units, and 3.12x the NPU performance, which is great gen over gen gains. The AMD Ryzen i9 HX370 Strix APU that has leaked was tested on the Asus ProArt P16 laptop, which is one of the new products that the manufacturer recently launched by the manufacturer and officially hit retail on the 28th of July. This laptop is configured with 64 GB of LPDDR5 7467 mount S memory and should be packing the aforementioned APU unless Asus goes with a discrete GPU route. According to the Geekbench log, the CPU ran at a maximum frequency of 5145 MHz, which is slightly above its 5.1 GHz official boost clock. Image source, Geekbench 6. Coming to the performance figures, the AMD Ryzen i9 HX370 Strix APU scored an impressive 2,913 points in the single-core and 15,044 points in the multi-core tests. GPD has also shared the performance benchmarks of its own GPD Duo handheld, which scores an even faster multi-thread score of 15,279 points as shown in the benchmarks below, following our comparisons with some current-gen chips from Intel and AMD. In single-core tests, the AMD Ryzen i9 HX370 Zen 5 CPU is easily one of the fastest chips around in the mobile segment. It's 22% ahead of the Hawkpoint flagship, Ryzen 9 8945HS, and 29% ahead of the Meteor Lake flagship, Core Ultra 9185H. In multi-threaded tests, the CPU ends up 30% faster than the Hawkpoint flagship and 24% faster than the Meteor Lake flagship. It also outperforms the Ryzen 9 7845HX, which is a 12-core chip with a much higher 55 watts plus default TDP by 10% and comes close to the Ryzen 9 7945HX too.